is the Magna Carta? Basically, it's this crazy important document that was signed in 1215 in England. It essentially paved the way for democracy in Western society. Super quick history lesson. So basically in the 1200s, there was a lot of nobles and peasants who really did not like having a king, and so they wanted to have power themselves. Back in those days, the king had literally all of the power. And so all these average Joes called together this meeting, which included the king, and they wrote the Magna Carta, which was a document that basically said that the king couldn't do whatever he wanted and that more power had to go to the people. And because there were way more average Joes than there were kings, the king kinda had to give in. And because of signing this document, Parliament was founded, which literally paved the way for modern day democracy. It took away power from the king and allowed average citizens to vote on what they cared about.
You guys know that every single president in U.S. history is related to one king. This is where it gets crazy. This man, Harold Brooks Baker, study on U.S. presidents and royal lineage. He had this theory that the presidents weren't people, but they were actually selected based on royal bloodline. So, 13 or so year old girl for a 7th grade project with the help of her grandparents went dissident, and they all connected to one man.
Weird.
All back to King John from the House of Plantagenet.
How is that possible?
And there's a House of Plantagenet that they were actually descendants from a demon.
That's horrible.
But that's where this dude's theory came in. He's like, it's not about who the people vote for. The candidates that are running for president, who has the more direct bloodline to John.
With her, and so it makes sense that y'all are related. Well, now this is the odd one, which I did not know. You're also cousins with Madonna. That's true. So, can I? You know, she refuses to acknowledge.
Is she not acknowledging it?
No,
Is she just not having it?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I am related to Kate Middleton. She is my 14th cousin, twice removed.
Okay, that's close enough.
I think so.
I
It's
think
not
so.
like 3 times removed. It's twice removed. So, and I'm related to Madonna and Halle Berry, and both of them embrace it.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Exactly, and why wouldn't Katie?
Well, indeed. We put you in the photograph with the royal family because we thought we should.
Isn't that wonderful?
You want to know who I'm related to?
Who are you related to?
Sarah Palin.
No.
That's what I said.
Interesting.
Twisted way somebody sent me this information that she was my...
Has this been genealogically? This is the cloud atlas continuum.
Blown away to find out today that you are related, in fact, to Abraham Lincoln. Your family is that true?
Yes.
That's so cool!
Yeah, no, Nancy Hanks was Abraham Lincoln's mother. So, yeah.
Look at that!
He's yeah.
You've no doubt heard the old saying, politics makes strange bedfellows. Well, it also makes for some pretty strange family ties. Listen to this. It turns out that one of President Obama's toughest critics is actually his cousin. Cliff Shipman shakes the family tree.
Turns out these two are more than just political enemies. They're having a family feud.
They're 10th cousins, which means that they share a common ancestor. So a man named John Smith, who was an early settler to Massachusetts.
Yes, you heard right. Barack Obama and Sarah Palin are cousins with a family tree that takes them back to one Mr. Smith of the 1600s.
Steve Sanders was booked today. All coincidence. I know. And what I didn't realize was I didn't know y'all were really like related for real.
Yes.
What's the connect?
We're second or third cousins. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You feel that?
We go back to the old country. Yeah, I do. I feel a familial connection with it.
I want to break some news to you tonight. Our friends at Ancestry did some digging. You are related to Fred Rogers.
Possible. No, you're pulling our leg.
All right. How far away is it?
Wait, look at a record.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, she said she actually researched it and found it to be true.
And that's all.
Some kind of Presley with a Winfrey hooked up somewhere along the line in South, you know.
To royalty, Hilary Duff is America's most royal celebrity due to her relationship with Queen Elizabeth, as Duff is the 18th cousin of the Queen. Next, we have Angelina Jolie, who descended from French royalty, and her lineage can be traced to the 12th century French king, Philip II. Next up is Jake Gyllenhaal, who is a descendant of Edward III, King of England in the 1300s, making him the Queen's 19th cousin. Pop sensation Madonna is in the mix too. According to genealogy experts, she's a 9th cousin once removed from the Queen consort Camilla Parker Bowles. Next on the list is Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. She's the 25th cousin, once removed, of Queen Elizabeth. Who would have thought?
You through this, branch by branch.
The 101st Airborne Division, Air Assault.
Vice President Dick Cheney, the man who's only a heartbeat away from the presidency, is actually a blood relation. He's President Bush's 9th cousin once removed. Cheney's cousin Barack Obama is also Bush's 11th cousin and the 9th cousin of Brad Pitt. But we're only just getting started. President Lincoln was President Bush's 7th cousin 5 times removed, and Bush shared more than just a ballot with John Kerry. That's right.
My honor to bring to you the 4th
removed.
Really? What do you think of that? Yeah, they have the same chin.
There's also royalty in the Bush bloodline. Princess Diana was Bush's 11th cousin twice removed. And then there's this bombshell.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Sure, she may have been singing to JFK, but what about GWB? He is, after all, her 9th cousin 3 times removed.
Maybe it's the eyebrows. I think the
They have the same eyebrows?
He's also related to Playboy founder Hugh Hefner, even Pocahontas, and Vlad the Impaler. Trace the family tree far enough, and you get Madonna, Celine Dion, and Tom Hanks.